is said that the beauty of goblin women and the taste of their cuisine has made goblin men the finest sailors in the world. Nowhere is the spirit of adventure more evident than in Stranglethorn Vale, an exotic seaside jungle deep in the southern reaches. This peninsula is a hub for intrepid explorers and is fraught with danger. Raptors prowl through the canopy, alongside hidden tigers and hulking gorillas, drawing big game hunters to the bush. The Nessingwary Expedition is recognized as the foremost guide to the art of thinning out Stranglethorn's more photogenic species. But in truth, the warden simply doles out instructions to trophy hunters and has not yet been seen on an excursion himself. The majestic creatures which serve as his living room decor have all been provided to him by the noteworthy adventurers, a long list of men who have since passed the fraudulent warden in terms of notable accomplishments, letting his camp lie within the safety of the Stormwind border. Civilized man has never been able to hold any meaningful territory in Stranglethorn Vale. The jungle, swallowing any full-scale invasion, launched into its savage heat. The most recent attempt to tame the wilds was attempted by Colonel Kurzen, who, unsurprisingly, became a little too acquainted with the locals. Kurzen quickly turned native, declaring war on the Alliance from the comfort of his hideout. The rebel camp since has drastically degraded in terms of both physical well-being and overall morale. Many of the settlers have gone mad, while others have declared themselves tribal chiefs, hoarding whatever dwindling supplies they can liberate from their surroundings into a rapidly decreasing stockpile. And while Kurzen's men burn out in jungle fever, or simply starve until they die, the lush southern expanse of Stranglethorn remains an unspoiled paradise, teeming with treasure. Pirates use its coves as bases of operations and hide their stolen wares all along the dense tropical coastline. The blood-sail buccaneers are notoriously hostile, docking their swarthy loads together in the western shores. The unwashed scum have plunged as deep as the Gurubashi arena, which they have taken for their own amusement, hosting gladiatorial games whenever they tire of plundering the high seas. The blood-sail pirates have adopted the Gurubashi custom of tossing off excess treasures into the arena and inviting all free and daring adventurers to whack off opponents on their way towards the prize. And while an arena signet is a coveted reward for those who live through the ordeal, it is believed the pirates scrounge the remainder of the loot from the previous match's fallen combatants, pocketing the most valuable riches for themselves. The largest and most prosperous pirate fortress in Stranglethorn is Booty Bay, conjointly run by the Blackwater Raiders and the Steamweedle Cartel. This bustling cove is a shanty town built from shipwrecks, strewn together with steampunk contraptions along the mishmash of decks and cabins. It is a densely populated, enclosed, crime-ridden enclave where it is entirely possible to travel from one end to the other without leaving the cacophony of cramped ship compartments and climbing along crow's nests. Booty Bay is a labyrinth of crime, vice, grime, commerce, a hotbed of illicit activities, and for the goblins, the greatest paradise on the planet. The goblins have one love beyond all others, a hot pile of riches, and Booty Bay has riches in spades. The partnership with the Blackwater has put the cartel at odds with their rivals in the venture company, an operation driven by such relentless greed that even goblins feel ashamed, if not a little envious. The venture company's methods are reckless and excessive, so reckless and excessive that cartel members have stated their methods are reckless and also excessive. Stranglethorn is the perfect playground for the venture company's antics, who for ages have blindly chased profits to the point of no return. They bulldoze their way through the scenery, hacking apart the beautiful landscape, turning its natural wealth into piddling tokens and worthless piles of currencies. They capture the many strange and regal beasts to be used as flashy mounts and gaudy trophies, while the land's once pristine resources are churned out into needlessly whimsical toys. In an endless chase for widening margins, this company has earned only the ire of the jungle's original inhabitants, and consequently shunned away any who even accidentally stumble into their domain.